Students, I'm Prabhat Dubey from LPM Public School, Gola, and yesterday we started this chapter battling boats, if you remember. And we have discussed how the two boys who were selling coconuts and fish went to explore the area where the boat race was about to happen the next day during the Onam festival. That is a very famous festival of Kerala. We have seen the natural beauty of Kerala as well, and how the two boys were very anxious to see the Karichal 1 and Karichal 2, the two boats that were very renowned. The two boats had won different types of prizes during the boat races that occurred during different types of festivals, but Onam was the most desired, highly celebrated festival. So we will move ahead. When the two boys went to that place where they noticed in the moonlight both Karichal 1 and Karichal 2, then the two boys are sharing what they witnessed. Okay, so we will move ahead. It is mentioned in your book that then they look identical, didn't they? Sukumaran observed. When they noticed the two boats, they were made by a person who designed the two boats in the same manner. The design was very similar, but only the name was different. Karichal 1 and Karichal 2. They were identical in shape, size, and everything else. Only the numbering was different. So Sukumaran asked that they are looking same. Yes, except for the 1 and 2, Kuttan said. Then Kuttan replied that only the number 1 and 2 is the only difference that you can notice. The next line, the boy sat silent for a moment in the shadows of the bank. As we know that there was no sunlight available. Night time was there, so only dim light of moon was available. That's why visibility was very low in the moonlight. So that boy is saying that there was shadow of trees, all the rocks. It was creating a formidable scene for the young boy. So he was very silent. The two boats were a beautiful sight. They were decorated and with multicolored silk parasols and gold tassels. As we know that when any object or any thing that is going to be used during the festival season, we normally decorate that piece. So the two boats, Karichal 1 and Karichal 2, are also decorated. Different types of materials are used to decorate both these two boats. That's why their beauty is very enhanced. So the boy is also very mesmerized by the beauty of these two boats. He is saying that look at the colorful spirals carved on the bows and stones of the two churlans with awe and admiration. As you know, the structure of any boat, the starting and the last end is pointed, and these are the 2 points of attractions. So the different types of paper cuttings and flags are used to decorate this starting and end point of this boat. Okay, so looking at the first and last end is very enticing for this boy. You know that this boat is going to be used in the boat race during the Onam festival that is to be happen tomorrow. And the boy froze, hardly daring to breathe. The hammering was coming from Karichal 1. And the upper two lines, he was about to ask another question when they suddenly heard a loud hammering. During this conversation, they happened to hear some hammering sound of a hammer. A person is using hammer to just make hole in the other boat. That sound just freeze the boy. The boy was not able to grasp from where the sound is coming in such a barren land. Who is it? Whispered Sukumaran. They are talking in a very low voice. One is asking question to another, who is it? Who is this person that is making this sound? Another one is saying, let's wait and see. Kuttan mouthed the words. Kuttan said that, don't create noise. Otherwise that person will get to know that we are present over here. Suddenly two figures stood up in the churlan. They looked around cautiously. Then picking up their lungis, they leaped onto the bank. The cloth fell from their lantern. Picking it up, they sprinted away into the darkness. The two persons who were making hole in another boat came out from the second boat, and they noticed that they were wearing the traditional southern lungis. And when they came out from the boat, they picked their lungis up. And the twilight, the light was very dim, so they were not able to recognize who these persons were. The two friends, Sukumaran and Kuttan, stared at one another in amazement. They were very surprised to know that during such a time where everyone is going home, who are these two persons who are just coming to this place during such a dark environment. The second boy noticed and said that it is Keshwan and his brother Kuttan gasped. Their identity was ultimately disclosed, and they were identified as Keshwan and his brother. What were they up to? Sukumaran asked. Sukumaran was very anxious to know what they were doing in that second boat. I think I know exactly what they were doing. Come on, let's go and see. Kuttan paddled grimly up to the boat. Kuttan was very smart. He noticed that they were just creating some damage to the second boat. So he didn't disclose that point to the young boy because he knew that this boy is not mature enough to understand this conspiracy. So he suggested that just go home and I will tell you at home. They climbed onto Karichalvan. Kuttan bent low and examined the sides of the boat. Then Kuttan went to the boat where the damage was done and examined, watched every nook and corner of the boat. Straightening up after a while, he told Sukumaran, it's exactly as I had thought. Now the conspiracy was disclosed. Kuttan noticed that they created different innumerous holes in the boat, and they filled the holes with such a material that during the race that material will come out and the water will start coming into the boat, and that boat will ultimately lose the race. This was the conspiracy, and it was stuffed with cork so that no one will see till it's too late. The color of cork and wood is same. That's why the hole was filled with cork and some sticky material. But when the water was introduced, that sticky material will allow the water come in and the cork will come out ultimately. What do you mean? The sides have been cleverly greased, so these corks will start popping open when the boat goes very fast. Okay, as I told you. But when they will be in the middle of the lake, during the peak hour of the race, the cork will come out and this boat will lose the battle. Let's go home. We will decide what to do after I tell Achan. The boy told that we will share this information with our father and we will do as per his directions. So they went home straight. The two boys paddled silently home to the coconut grove where they lived. There was a grove of coconut trees where the house of that boy named Kuttan was made. So he used that small boat and came home through the canal. Even though they had discovered the sabotage was there, time to repair the damaged boat before the morning race. That boy was very worried that enough time is left to repair the damage. Only few hours are left, and in the morning people will gather on the banks of the river for the race. So very less time is left. After the evening meal was over, the boy sat swinging on a seat slung between the two coconut trees. After having dinner, the two boys were resting on the swings that were tied to the coconut trees. Vasu, brother of Kuttan, sat nearby on the rough grass. In urgent whispers, keeping a wary eye on Amma, Kuttan told him what they had discovered on Achan's boot. Now Kuttan shared this story with his younger brother, and he